Hi, this is Tega from Rooted and Replanted. And a big part of being replanted here in the US is finding a church. Um, I've been in the US with my family for about 5 months now, and we have not yet found a church. We mostly have not been attending church, but the few services I've attended, I didn't feel like, you have to have the feeling like this is going to be your home, your church home. I haven't really felt it. So last Sunday, we attended the service, I and the children, and I think that might be. I'm not sure because we didn't, we were late. So that's the first thing. We were late. So we missed the whole beginning of the service. We missed the worship. We missed the praise. I have something stuck in my throat. And for me, that's a big part of church service is the worship and the praise and, even the announcements. I enjoy it. So I decided anyway, that I'm going to try and attend this church again today, this Sunday, and see if this is really the place for me and for my family. And then for my 10-year-old, I have a 9-year-old. So the children's church is an important part because it takes a village, right? It takes a church, it takes everybody. So that's an important factor for me. He was at the adult service with us on Sunday and slept through the whole thing because really adult services are not for children. They get really nothing from it. So I'm going to try and find out about the children's church and see if that's going to work for us as well. But I'm very optimistic because I just liked the feel and the vibe. I really enjoyed the service on Sunday. So I want us to go again today before we decide if that's where we really want to be. I'm optimistic. There are a lot of things I love about the church. Number one, it's very close. It's less than 10 minutes from where I live, which is an important factor for me because I don't want a long drive to be one of the things that discourages me from going to church on Sunday. So I really love to go to church that's in my neighborhood, that's close to me. I hope you can hear that was one thing that worked for me. Two, it's very strange, but I liked the fact that they were not like some churches are very, I'm sorry to say, but very salesy. When a new person comes, everybody's in your face and wanting to be extra, and just in this church they really just leave you alone. And this is something that most people wouldn't like, but I liked it because we come to church not because of the people. The focus should be on Christ. It should be worship centered. That should be the focus. So even though everybody was hospitable and nice, they were not in your face, if you know what I mean. If you have ever been to one of those churches where they're like, make sure you talk to the new members and you know what I mean. So I liked that. And then it was just generally nice. It's multicultural, so it's not a white church or a black church. Or I think there were more Caucasians than black people, but it wasn't really, oh, this is a black church or this is a white church. It was, and yeah, I think those are the things. I enjoyed the sermon. The pastor was talking about listening more than you speak, which is something that I feel like we all need to hear every once in a while. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, so today we're going to go back and figure out if this is really the place for us. Now, my Sunday morning challenge is getting the kids ready for church. So if you don't know me, I have 2 adult children and a 9-year-old. Now, the adults feel like they're adults and so are responsible for their own spirituality, church, whatever. I feel like, see, mom, we don't need to. So Sunday mornings are a challenge because they now feel like they're almost too big to listen to their mommy, and I'm not taking that. I don't accept that. On Sundays we go to church, so waking everybody up on Sunday, yeah, it's a challenge because they feel like they work all week and Sunday they want to chill. Nope, we're going to church. The service is very short, so it's not too much to ask. So I'm going to be bringing you along with me to church to see what it really is like, and Yeah, so what kind of church is it? It's a Baptist church. I'm a Baptist. Baptist is in my blood at this point. I don't think I could really be a part of any other church. Like, I attend other churches for sure, but I generally always come back to Baptist church. So I'm a Baptist through and through. In the meantime, I'm going to try and get everyone out of bed and, yeah, get ready for church. So I thought I had 2 hours to get ready for church, but all of a sudden, I checked my phone and I realized that the clock was moved forward yesterday by 1 hour. So we have less than an hour now to get ready for church. So I need to get everybody out of bed and be in church on time today. It's very important. Meza, time to get ready for church. Meza, get ready, dress up. It's time for church. What did you say about the internet?
Guys, the internet gives you all the information you need. So go to YouTube. It's not like the 1933s or 1980s or 1990s or 19 anything in the 90s.
Why do I need to go to YouTube?
I think all is my business if everyone is late for church. I'll always be late for church.
It's my request of the Holy Spirit of me as I've been studying this, that we not look at others and think, boy, I hope.
Hi everyone, we're back from church, and yeah, we were on time today. Even though today the clock was moved forward an hour, we were able to make it. Thank God. So yeah, it was really, really good. I think I have made up my mind. When I was going, I wasn't sure if this was going to be it. This was going to be our church. But based on today's service, I think this is it. But like I said the last time, a big part of it was my 9-year-old and to see what the children's church was like. Yeah. So this card is supposed to tell me what they learned in school. Not in school. This is also tell me what he learned at the service today. So the passage was Exodus 14, and the main idea was the Lord fights for his people and rescues us even when we think all hope is lost. So it says ask me, like I'm supposed to ask my child this. I have a few questions I want to ask you. Okay, are you ready? Who went after the Israelites?
Is it
So you were not paying attention?
I was.
It doesn't sound like you were. How did God rescue the Israelites from the Egyptian army?
'Cause he split the sea part.
He split the sea.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I like that they make us ask this question so we can tell if he was listening. Obviously, this young man was not listening in church today. He was able to answer only one of the questions. So yeah, so I like that about the church. It's very nice, very welcoming, very warm. The pastor wanted to meet the new members after church, but I don't know. We were kind of in a hurry, so we left. So maybe next Sunday.
No.
We're not. I wanted to go to the market. We weren't. So maybe next Sunday I'll see him, and that will be that. So if you've watched my video up to this point, please like, subscribe. On this channel we do Christian lifestyle content. We help young Christians grow in their faith and in theology. We teach basic Christian principles. We're all learning together. Can you not do that? Thank you. We are all learning on this channel. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye bye.